ValveTime.net.
Hi, and welcome to the ValveTime News. Each week we'll bring you the biggest talking points regarding Valve and the community. Now the news. As promised in a blog post last week, Counter-Strike Global Offensive was updated to include a revamped version of the classic map DE Mirage, which has received a full visual overhaul and several tweaks to readability and gameplay. The map was released alongside a new blog post on the Counter-Strike website, which talks about how Mirage can be played in the three main game mode types, including Deathmatch, Competitive, and Casual. The blog post also announced a new weekend sale for the Operation Payback Pass, which can be picked up for 99 cents or 79 pence until Monday, June the 17th. The pass, which is normally available for $5.99 or £5 if you're British, helps pay back community creators similar to Team Fortress 2's map stamp system, while providing players with access to a number of Steam Workshop's most well-received maps on Valve's official low-latency servers. If you'd like to learn more about the sale or the new Mirage map, be sure to head over to the Counter-Strike blog post via a link in the video description. Alternatively, if you're just looking to get stuck in with some Counter-Strike action, Mirage is now available as a bomb defusal mission, which you can check out from the main matchmaking section of the CSGO Play tab. This week saw the introduction of two major Dota 2 patches, the first of which introduced a new Compendium matchmaking game mode accessible only to Compendium owners. The new mode allows players to participate in online matches using predetermined heroes and lane setups, which appeared in a featured Professional International 3 qualifier game. This week's featured match is the third game between Rock's Kiss and EG in the semifinals of the Western qualifiers, which EG infamously threw away their chance at winning. The new game mode can be accessed via a new Compendium matchmaking option below the normal game modes in the Play tab of the Dota 2 menu dashboard. The second update released this week introduced a wide selection of gameplay fixes, UI upgrades, and a pair of new higher quality models for Puck and Brewmaster. Several changes were also made to core gameplay mechanics with the introduction of Quick Cast and a warning ping system. The Quick Cast system, once activated from the settings UI, will automatically cast the player's abilities towards their mouse pointer, streamlining the magic system for players who prefer not to have to click to confirm their abilities. The warning ping system allows players to hold the control key while pinging on the map to create an X-shaped warning icon on the minimap to highlight potential dangers to their teammates. New cosmetic item sets were made available for Axe, Lina, Pudge, Skeleton King, and Sniper, while the contents of the Treasure of Incandescent Wax chest were revealed to include a new Vengeful Spirit-themed ward and several singular cosmetic items for Doom, Skywrath Mage, Necrolite, and many more. The Driftwood, Geartooth, Jungle Ruin, and Menace custom HUD skins were all updated to include new preview images and new skin-specific loading screens suited to each appropriate theme. For more information regarding this week's pair of patches, be sure to head on over to ValveTime.net for our full write-up, the official changelog, or Cyborg Matt's full patch analysis. Links to all three are included in the video description as always. In similar news, it was revealed in this month's edition of PC Gamer that Valve are planning to ship Dota 2 sometime later in the summer before the International 3 tournament in August 2013. The original article only briefly touched upon the release window, so we decided to contact Dota 2 project lead Erik Johnson for confirmation. Shortly after our reporter Smash sent Erik an email, he responded and confirmed that's the plan. So you can expect to see Dota 2 officially lose its beta title sometime after the inclusion of heroes Legion Commander and Abaddon, who were mentioned in the PC Gamer article as being the final two heroes set to be included before the game's launch. We've included a screenshot of the full email over on ValveTime.net, which you can check out to get a closer look at the confirmation by Erik J. We'll be sure to let you know when a definitive release date is announced. Valve made a special announcement on the Team Fortress 2 website earlier this week, which revealed that the game's community contribution service passed the $10 million threshold last weekend. The $10 million has been paid out to over 400 contributors and partners over the last few years, with over 250,000 of the total being distributed to the 60-plus individuals who contributed towards the recent Robotic Boogaloo update, which featured entirely community-made assets. To celebrate the major monetary milestone, Valve announced they were releasing a new update to the content submission system, which now features a gold star rating that is awarded to user-submitted items should they meet a set of automatically identified predetermined conditions in order to quickly analyze how game-ready hats or weapons may be. Several days later, Valve introduced a minor update which included 10 new items from the Steam Workshop, all of which have been vetted using the new gold star system, showing the potential improved efficiency of the system. A blog post released alongside the update claimed, "This isn't the big update we hinted at in the last post, by the way, or any of the other super secret update content we've been working on that we haven't even hinted at yet, except just then." So stay tuned for more big Team Fortress 2 news and content coming sooner or later. For this week's discussion, leave a comment down below letting us know specifically what kind of content you'd like to see Valve deliver for Team Fortress 2 and why you would personally enjoy that particular update. Would you rather see an expansion of existing content or something entirely new, similar to Man vs. Machine? We want to hear your ideas. Last week, we told you about Respawn Entertainment's new Titanfall first-person shooter title set to use Valve's Source Engine. While few details were available at the time, a lot more information regarding the game has surfaced in the past week after the game was shown off multiple times at the Electronic Entertainment Expo in Los Angeles, which ran from Monday, June the 10th until Wednesday, June the 13th. The game's central mechanics revolve around the transition between traditional on-ground first-person shooting, free-running parkour, and large-scale mech combat using robotic suits known as Titans. The Source Engine's trademark facial animation system was also on display during the reveal, even if it appeared strangely out of sync with the audio. While the game certainly shows a few of Source's minor wrinkles, we were amazed at the level of visual fidelity and scale possible on the decade-old engine, even with the supposed next-gen changes Respawn have allegedly been making. Polygon's Aaron Geese reported on the design decisions behind the engine choice, which include the development team's familiarity with the engine and the ability for Source to run smoothly at 60 frames per second on current generation consoles, something many other third-party engines lack. If Respawn Entertainment's 65-person team is able to make this kind of technical leap with the old Source Engine, color us excited to find out what Valve's own dedicated engineers and programmers will be able to do with Source 2. We'll keep you posted to any further developments regarding the current Source Engine or the upcoming next-gen Source 2. That brings us to the end of another week of Valve news. Don't forget to visit our website and to subscribe here on YouTube so you can stay up to date with all the latest ValveTime videos, news, and reviews. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.